What's up everybody, and welcome to another video. Now in this video what I'm going to be doing is giving you a first look, an introductory video into the native advertising platform Adsterra. Now what we're going to be looking for specifically when looking at any ad exchange, direct ad exchange for native ads, is what type of traffic they run, what type of verticals that they run, do they offer support with account managers, and what type of pricing bidding models do they run. So, with that being said, let's go and dive straight in. So here we are here on the homepage of the native advertising platform Adsterra, and I'm absolutely blown away by this fancy little A thing here that they've got going on. Now, if this is your first time on the channel and you want to see videos all about making money online, specifically with native ads right now, as that's the traffic source that I'm focused on, as I'm currently part of an agency that's coaching and consulting in that traffic source. And if you do want to see videos that are all based around native ads, then make sure to go ahead, subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you get notified each and every time that I post a video. Now, I am on the homepage and I'm about to show you exactly about Adsterra, but before I do, I'll show you exactly what a native ad is. So I'll dive over here. Now, a native ad is just basically a picture ad that's based on a news website or website that's piggybacking the authority of this news website here that is doing the selling. So what we're doing is we are just scrolling down here and we'll see here the user will be on this website. They'll think that they're on the website. Well, they are obviously on the website, but what they'll do is they'll see this thing here that says recommended or sponsored or recommended for you or ads for you or advertisement, something along those lines. And what these are is they're all like blending in as news articles, but what they actually are is advertisements. Now, it's our job as the affiliate to make our ad stand out and pop the most out of the rest. So this one here is pulling my eye the most, which has got the best contrast. So this one here has got, let's see what this is. Doing this simple morning ritual might help you get rid of stubborn body fat. Okay, cool. Sounds like a weight loss offer, of course, which is taking me through to an advertorial, which is going to do all the pre-selling, which I'm assuming at the bottom of this advertorial, I'm going to get took through to an offer page. Yeah, so a free trial where I can go and get a trial for this offer of keto, whatever that says, I can't really read that, keto there. There it is there, Keto Pro EX. Oh, sounds exciting. So yeah, that's why native ads can be so powerful, because we're taking cold traffic into warm traffic into red hot buyers. And we're using the authority of the website that we are advertising on. So let's see if Adsterra is right for us. Now, like I mentioned at the start of the video, the few things that I want to know when getting signed up to a direct native advertising platform is what type of traffic do they offer? Do they offer me an account manager so I can have assistance? What type of bidding models do they have for their pricing? And also, what type of traffic, how much traffic, and which verticals do they run in? So let's go and take a quick look and see what we've got here. So we're obviously going to be advertising. And we're going to be doing native ads. So I want more info on native ads. Cool, so let's take a little read through and see what Adsterra are offering us. So they've got 248 geos, lots of ad exposure, up to 15 creatives in one campaign, which is pretty cool. I'd like a bit more than that, but I would imagine that you can add more in. I would imagine it's 15 at one time, but that can be something that we can find out later on. Native desktop banners, also your native ads will still be shown even if the user has an ad blocker set on their browser. And here we go here, cool. So this is the first thing that we're establishing is the vertical. Which verticals suit this native advertising platform? Because if we are running stuff in Nutra, or we're running stuff in dating, or if we're running stuff in e-com, we don't want to be coming to this native advertising platform if it doesn't have that type of traffic. So it's seen here, it's got e-commerce, apps and utilities, software, finance and crypto, which is under the wealth, health, wellness, Nutra, which is cool, which is very, very popular, dating, and business and education. So cool. So it's got a lot of really good verticals there, so that's good for us, and perfect, exactly what we want to know. Which pricing model to choose? So Adsterra offer CPC and CPM. So CPM is paying for every 1,000 impressions, which is more beginner friendly, equal distribution of traffic. CPC is more paying for the click, so you're only paying for each image click. I will do a video later down the line on explaining that more in depth, but for now, what we're seeing is, we're seeing here what I also want to find out is, do I get an account manager with these? So retargeting, pretty advanced stuff. Experience campaign management, live support, dedicated managers. Yes, I do get an account manager, so that is a thumbs up for Adsterra. So what else does it show me here? How much traffic? 30 billion average monthly impressions, quite a lot, loads. It's not really telling me which publishers, is it? Flexible best. No, it's not telling me which publishers it's on. So that's cool. So we've established a few things. We've established how much traffic they've got, which it said. We've established the verticals, and we've established that we are getting an account manager when we sign up to these. Now, I did go and create an account with these earlier on. So this is the home page here. And as you can see, we've got a little intro video, which is pretty cool. And what I want to know from here is, if possible, is I want to see how much traffic there is in each geo. So we'll head over to the home page here, and let's go and have a look. So traffic chart. Cool, let's go and see what we've got here then. Yeah, here we go here, perfect. So it's telling me which geos that I'm able to run in, how many daily impressions I'm going to get, and the recommended CPM. So that's not the bid floor, that's just the recommended price. So I'd imagine that's just on average what people are paying in that geo right now for that type of traffic. So I'm going to filter this. I want to do native, and you can see here that they do mainstream adult. So if adult's your thing, then good for you. Not really my type of thing, but at least that you know that they offer that type of traffic. I'm going to go mainstream. Let's see how that changes. Country, I want to see all countries because I want to see how much traffic it's got. And it's giving me the recommended CPM for each country. So United States, 51 cents for 1,000 impressions is pretty cheap for the United States. So that's quite a good start for Adsterra. It's quite a lot of traffic as well, over 2 million daily, so cool. Yeah, so that's cool. So I know that I can establish that, how much traffic that it's got. So what I'd want to do now is I'd want to see how easy it is to go ahead and go and create a campaign. So let's go and see campaigns, create. Let's go and have a look at creating a campaign. Cool, so campaign name is just going to be example campaign. Connection type, so I would want that to be all traffic. Pricing type, so here we've got, oh, it's even offered me CPA. So CPA is super advanced. This is when you've got shit tons of data, a lot of data. CPA is very, very advanced. So CPM, I'm going to stick with CPM. So it's offered me different bidding models, which is good. So that means it's beginner friendly as well, if you did want to get started with this network. So I'm going to stick with this one on CPM just for the example purposes here. And I'm going to go native banner, and I'm not going to do adult, that's not my thing. I'm going to stick with mainstream. And then landing page URL. So this is going to be your landing page URL, which is going to be specific to you. And what's this little thing here? Optional. To speed up verification process, upload a screenshot of your final destination URL. Oh, cool. So this is saying if I give a screenshot and send it over to the approval team, because each campaign has to go through for approval, then I can speed up the process of approval by sending over a screenshot. Quite cool. Another thumbs up for Adsterra. I've got desktop, so this is the device targeting here. So I've got mobile, tablet, and desktop. So I'm going to keep it on desktop. Countries, I've seen the US earlier on, so we'll just go and have a look and see. Take the US, United States, US. See a little loading thing here, so that must be a way to give me the recommended bid. Recommended CPM rate 15 cents, which is quite good. So I'm going to put myself at the bid floor. In fact, let's go 1 cent higher. Add that in. And then here we go here. So here is adding in our creative. So this here is going to be the description. So this would be here. This would be your headline description. This part here. I don't want to do that, so I'll just click on it. But hopefully you can see my mouse hovering over this part here. Doing this simple morning ritual might help you get rid of stubborn body fat. So that would go in this part here. It's telling us it's giving us 64 symbols, which means that we've only got 64 characters. I always find when doing my campaigns that the less characters that I have, the more compelling my ad copy has to be, the harder I have to work. And the image upload is giving me the dimensions here. That has to be 320 by 240 minimum. So this is obviously this part here, the image. So that's the image for the ad. And then it's giving me to add more creatives, which was mentioned on the homepage about having 15 creatives, 15 images, 15 ads. Total budget, I'm going to go unlimited. I want an unlimited budget. Hopefully it's going to give me a daily budget later down the line. Time of start. Before start, we send you campaign verification just to make sure everything works. It would take the 3 to 12 hours. So normally what I would do is I would keep inactive when I start a campaign. So I don't want to put a campaign up for approval. I go to my daily business, whatever I'm doing, pretending I know what I do in the gym or spending time with the family, doing things at work or whatever, and then I find out that my campaign has started spending without me having uploaded, say, all my images and stuff. So I want to get it approved and then make sure it's kept inactive. So I would select that here. So that's good that they have this option here. Targeting. Okay, so as we know in native, there's not really much demographic targeting and stuff. So this is going to be operating systems and things like that. So let's take a look here. So yeah, operating system, browsers, language, day of the week. So it's giving us like time scheduling and stuff. So you can go through that yourself and you can select which one. Just for example purposes, I'll just quickly select English because obviously I'm in the US. So I just add that in. Capping limits. So this is giving me frequency capping limits on my end, which is another thumbs up for Adsterra, because sometimes you don't have the option to put a frequency capping on your side. You have to ask your account manager if you have one. Now with this ad exchange, you do have an account manager, so you can set your daily impressions. So that's how many times your ad is going to be shown to that person on that site per day, because some people might visit multiple times, or they could be refreshing the page, visiting different articles. You don't want to get your ads on image burnout. Now, depending on whether you're running a whitelist or a blacklist, which I will do a video on specifically talking about the difference between whitelists, blacklists, and how beneficial they can be and what's the pros and cons to each of them. If you're running on a whitelist, which is a list of placements that are proven to convert, supplied to you by your account manager, you want to keep it kind of low. So let's just assume that I was running on a whitelist. Let's say I've been with this network for a while and I want to keep it on 2 impressions per day. On a blacklist or running on something what's known as a run of network campaign, which means that you're just running on all the placements within this geo, you would keep this really high because you're no way you're going to get image burnout. Total budget, so daily budget can be anything you want to set it at, and it's giving you a choice here of choose unlimited spending within your account balance. Cool. So it's giving me a choice of daily spend. So if I was to say, like, just for easy sums, I'll just say 240 and then 10. That means that I'm going to spend $240 a day depending on my CPM bid, and also I'm going to spend $10 per hour evenly throughout the day. So advanced settings, so what have we got here? So whitelist or blacklist, like I mentioned earlier in the video, a whitelist and a blacklist is supplied to by your account manager when running on a direct source. Now, I can't stress enough how important it is to have a good relationship with your account manager. That's why it's definitely a thumbs up to have an account manager with a direct native advertising source. So let's just say we were running a whitelist, you would add that whitelist in here, and then that would just be it. You would just submit and start the campaign. So over here it's giving me a preview. This is just a preview of everything I've done. Example campaign, all traffic, CPM, net banner, mainstream. Yep, cool. Everything here, obviously the operating systems and browsers and stuff, I've not selected that purely just for the sake of this is just an example video of an introduction into this network. So all in all, I would say that Adsterra, quite a good network. Looks like quite a good network to get started on. Looks like quite a good direct native advertising source. If you did like this introduction video and you did like this first look into this native advertising platform Adsterra, make sure to go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you do have any questions, maybe you are running on Adsterra or maybe you are looking to get started with them, if you do have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below. I promise I will answer each and every question that gets left in the comments section below. Make sure to subscribe, hit that little bell icon so you get notified each and every time I post a video. Other than that, I will catch you in the next video.